welcome to Perfect 10 with me, Carol Vorderman. Now, if you've been keeping an eye on my socials recently, you've probably seen me talking about my brand new podcast, Perfect 10. It's a daily 10-minute quiz that's packed full of riddles, puzzles and mental conundrums to get your mind stretched, exercised and in better shape than it has ever been before. Joining us today is a man who literally knows everything about, well, everything really. It's the frankly astonishing Professor Brian J. Ford.
Today we're looking at snow. People say they love it when it's coming and they hate it when it's here. I recently found the first ever drawing that shows a six-sided nature of a snowflake. It was published in 1555. And we know two snowflakes could ever be identical because even the single arms of each snowflake aren't the same. So no two snowflakes could ever be twins. A snowflake weighs about 3 milligrams. And inside a single snowfall there might be 2 to 5 quintillion flakes. That's 2 to 5 followed by 18 zeros. They were first documented in detail by an American chap called Wilson Snowflake Bentley, who was born in 1865 in Jericho, Vermont. He lived there all his life and took 5,000 images of snowflakes. He eventually died of pneumonia in 1931. He kept staying out in the cold, studying their beauty, and eventually his lifelong passion led to his death. And when it melts, well, snow is 10 times as deep as the water from which it comes. So there you are. Next time you look at a snowfall, you can think of it in ways that you've never done before.
Thank you, Brian. As always, you are a complete fount of knowledge. Right. I hope you are paying attention. Professor, what is your first question? Question 3 for everybody.
What was the date of the first ever published drawing of a 6-rayed snowflake?
And question 4 for everyone.
How much does a snowflake weigh?
Thank you, Brian. We'll come back to you for the answers a little later. Here we go, your answers to today's Perfect 10. Question 1. What is so fragile that even saying its name breaks it? The answer, of course, is silence. Question 2. What do you get if you multiply all the numbers on a telephone keypad? The answer, 0, as any number multiplied by 0 is 0. Over to our resident expert this week, Brian, for the answers to questions 3 and 4.
The first question asks, what was the date of the first ever published drawing of a snowflake? It was 1555. And the second question, how much does a snowflake weigh? Well, they vary, but on average about 3 milligrams.
Back to me for the answer to question 5. The question was, if you throw me out of the window, you'd leave a grieving wife. But put me in the middle of a door, you might just save my life. What letter am I? Well, I am the letter N. Window becomes widow, and door becomes donor. I'm Carol Vorderman, and that was my first Perfect 10. Have a perfect day, and I'll see you in the new year.